Alright everybody, welcome back to my episode 2 of playing Blueprints. Not sure why the game's not showing up. Alright everybody, welcome back to my episode. There we go. Alright. Pay no attention to the fact that there's a day 30 on there. I couldn't help myself. Alright, day 9. Day 9. Let's see what we've got. I will say, in reviewing the footage from the first stream, I noticed that when I put the code in to the orchard lock, instead of 1128, I put in 1228. So, first things first, we're gonna pop back and redo it. Try it again, see if it helps. I'm pretty sure it has to be the code because it was on that tree before it got cut down, so it has to be 1128. Here I am just putting all ones. Yeah, last time I hit this one twice by accident. Look at that. Yes! I knew it. Oh. Do you have a new cutscene? Permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. 20 more steps every day. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah. So, doesn't look like there's any items in here. Gardening block. April 10th, 1992. Hey, it's like not that like anniversary of that day, wasn't it? I'll read this on my own time. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause. Graphical perimeter of the house. Terrace, patio, morning room, greenhouse. I don't think I've ever been in the morning room. Oh, yep, got a screenshot of that. Okay, yeah. So we want to dig stuff up. That's what it is. Smudge marks. Gaslight run. Okay. Cheapers right away attending the cloister. Access the inner guard. Too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. To replace the statue of Lorinda, currently at the cloister, with a much more appropriate arena. I like the elaborate one. I saw that there was like a thing about Aruba, so I think we should check that out. Is that the last page? Yeah, okay. Back to the house. Such style. This is much fun. Crank it away. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. Interesting. I don't know what that's gonna be. Maybe God, no idea. Campsite. Such a boring tent. Jeez, wait on the red prints. Supposed to be red. But Jed personally wants it to be blue. Simon P. Jones. He would like it to be red. Most likely. He is the red prince, after all. Alright. Let's start left today. tempted to go breaker box just to get it out of the way so we have it. But I also hate hitting a dead end immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Really should play with these lights more. Garage. I'm gonna flip dark room just in case. Turn off gymnasium. I've always thought gymnasiums are quieter with the lights off. If that makes sense. I'm probably alone in that assessment, but I swear gymnasiums are way quieter with the lights off. I don't know, maybe the lights are making like a low frequency or super high frequency noise that we can't actually hear, but it's enough to, like, I don't know, shade our ears. What do I know? Let's honestly, I'm kind of feeling one of these. I feel like it's important to get items right off the gate. This is 3 gems though. No, 2 gems. Yeah, 2 gems versus a Kia gem. Well, yeah. Okay, we'll do the gems first. And we got lucky with the coin purse. That item will give us an additional 1 every time we collect 3. And it doesn't have to be 3 at once. It can, be 1 at a time. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Well, if this one's true, then this one's also true. And the gems are in this box. But there has to be a false statement, right? So they can't both be true. But this one can be true while this one is false. In fact, that's the way it has to be, because there's only 2 statements, so it's 1 and 1. So in other words, because them being in the blue box would mean they're both true, they have to be in the black box, because this one counteracts the black statement but supports the blues. Cool. Alright, we're already east heavy. I love it. Chapel, can't lose money you don't have. Go on, take blood from the stone. Like I said before, I am loath to lose doors. I do not want to lose doors. Anytime we can keep doors connected, I want to do that. That's a no. That's a possibility. And that would effectively... that'd really stunt our growth here. So I think we're going to go commissary, even though I don't have money right now. We'll get money later. Stars. We're at 5 stars. What is that? It's the Southern Cross, which means that 4 doored rooms are more common. Just today, though. Not tomorrow. Just today. Alright. Now, we want this to be a dead end. These are 2 great dead ends, not gonna lie to you. This one is gonna ensure that we can keep on trucking if this goes for a long level. So, although the resources here would be great, I think we gotta go with the nursery. route and got our gem back. I really appreciate that it costs the gem, but then gives the gem. Net neutral. Alright. Now we go back through here. Yep. It's beneficial to take this route instead of the other route because this one doesn't cost us anything. That we could do that. I do like courtyard, but that's once again getting rid of our one and only gem. But I feel like we have to. Oh, idle. Usually there's something up here. Shovel. Wow. That's rough. So early, this is just not possible. This again forward, so I have to go archives down half, third line the rest of the game. Bummer. Well, not the rest of the game, just the rest of the day. What's this? Could it be a treasure map? Oof, lofty goal there. We'll see if we can make it up that high. The way this one's going, I'm not so sure. Well, we got one option there. Oh, look at that. It's the furnace. We're going to have a lot more red rooms coming. That's fantastic. Well, didn't really have much of a choice there either. Oh, I love it. It's the Grand Hall. The Grand Hall, where you open one door and are confronted with 7 locked doors. And I just have so many keys to use. I was about to say if it's locked, I'm gonna use it. The nice thing is we already turned off the gymnasium's downside. So it's only gonna cost me like $100. With a key card, that's not a key card. I wish it was a key card. It looked, I really thought it was a key card. Oh, that's nice. Did it? Oh yeah, no, that door's still locked. Great. That's fantastic. Because I don't know what this is, and I don't have any keys, I feel like spare room's gonna have to be the one. Just, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough call. Now that's locked. No, those 2 doors are locked. And hey, you know what? We got the apple orchard on day 9. So, and we got another star. So that's cool. It was okay. It was an okay day 9. We'll call it. I feel like there is definitely a time limit. Like you only have, like he said, timely manner in the will or whatever. But I feel like there is like a number of days where it's like, nope, you've missed your opportunity, kid. I don't know what it is. I really don't want to find out. I'd like to think that I can get to the end before we run out of time. So we don't need to go back to the orchard. We'll already have the extra 20 steps. This time we'll go right. Because left didn't work out. Really? Just right off the bat with the lavatory? Oh, come on, mouse. What are you doing? We'll go billiard room. Sure. Get some keys or a special key or... Yeah, you know, whatever. Maybe the key card. We just won't have to worry about that all game. All day. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 6 is 18. 1 times 1 is 1. 20 plus 10 is 30. Minus 18 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. Divided by 6 is 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Like these. Bit early, but not at all. It's a little too early apparently because I can't afford it. Parlor for some gemmies? Sure. Makes sense to me. Looks that got some car keys. Looks like we're going to the garage. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Well, no matter where the gems are, blue is true. There's just no escaping that. Blue is undoubtedly true. Which means white's true. Which means black has to be lying. Now, here's the thing about that. There's no U here. There is a U there, and there is a U there. So the gems are in the blue box. Man, these puzzle games, they're getting harder. It's a really short east side over here. I like hallway. Hallway's pretty cool. Great spot for a hallway. I'm actually gonna pop back down here through this door. You know what? I can afford drawing room now. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. That's trademarked. Sorry. It's just what came to mind. Because I was, in fact, loving this game. So, I've noticed a lot of times when I do drawing room, I will take one of the three options because it almost always gives me a good one without redrawing the floor plans. But admittedly, sometimes when I remember to redraw the floor plans, I end up getting the stuff I don't want at all. Or that I do want, but not here. You know? So, I feel like we just give it a try. And we got a bedroom. Which I'm actually going to save. But I'll do the nook and get another key and another door. Keys and doors and gems. Try to get as many of those as possible. Is my new strat. Spare room keeps us going. Storeroom gives us stuff. Patio links back up with the next room. At this point, I'm recognizing that I should have done the second door in the drawing room first. But that's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. I don't want to do this because I have no green rooms to spread gems to. That one wouldn't be bad, so I think I'm gonna do it. And I can make sure that I get a door going north with the drawing room door. So, don't think I forgot about Reggie. Of course, we gotta have Reggie. He's the guy. He's the top dog. Not a huge fan of any of these. Boy, oh boy. We really got some options here. Kind of tempted to do breaker box again. Not gonna lie. Super handy. Let's do corridor. You know, it's the safe option. And I want this one to go left. Let's go west. Oh, thank you, observatory. Best friend. We got 6. What's 6? Ah, there is no 6. So what's that mean? Air chests. And a diamond. Very nice, very nice. a dead end, so why not? Oh, 2 keys. Love to see that. No coinies. Hamster. What up, bud? I didn't really give him a name, but we're gonna call him Hammy. Ah, I took a coin back. Well, I went in with 1 and came out with 3, so... Eh. I like that. We've got a door on each side. True wing meeting. They call it, they split up in east and west wings. All the time. Let's view the estate inventory. We have a fruit, 4 coins, and 2 trunks. We know where the 2 trunks are. So we've got a fruit and 4 coins to find. I need to exit actually and check my inventory. I don't have the key card. So, in that case, I realized we set it to high and then deal with the key card one way or another, whether you get the key card or deactivate them with the power. You'll have less locked doors and therefore need less keys. So, yeah, it makes more sense. I mean, obviously, if you don't deal with that before those security doors start showing up, well, that can be a problem. Den. I don't want to lose that door. Code check. Den. Code check. Den. Code check. Den. Code check. Do I have anything here? You know what? Yeah, I'll check car keys. Why not? If we need them, we'll come back for them. Man, that breaker box just keeps coming back. And that's the thing, though, is like the one thing we really, really need the utility closet for, aside from the key card stuff, is the dark room. I'm gonna take a chance here. I'm gonna put the breaker box down. It's a dead end, but it's just one of those things where now the key cards are not an issue. Gymnasium's not an issue, and maybe when we do the dark room, I really gotta figure out what's going on with those lights. The dark room. The dark room. When we get to it, it should either we'll be able to turn it right back on by coming back over here, or it'll just not go off because we've already flipped it. So, where to go? Spare room, bedroom, hallway. Shuffle. Bedroom, open up with those steppies. Gotta keep them fresh. Gotta keep on stepping. And then observatory. Yeah. Where are those coins? I wonder. Oh, it could be in the pantry that I never. Yeah, and there's the. Yeah, that makes sense. Figure out what's going on with these paintings too. There's a lot of puzzles here. I can see them, but I don't know what they're doing yet. Boy, it's a shame I put those car keys in there. However, if I do this, that's like the end, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky and get it at the top of West Wing Hall. Oh, how lucky are we? Okay, I'll have to go back and get those car keys. Let's see if we can get over this way somehow. Can't do passageway because I'm broke. This is the only way that keeps us going. I wish it was rotated. it is. Alright, let's go back and get those car keys. Before we get even farther away. You know, they're on the total opposite side of the house, but Lord forbid they get farther away. I do hope that at the end of the game, you get to play like a sandbox version where you can just put stuff wherever you want it. Like you get the whole deck every time. Like every door, you get the whole deck. That'd be sick. Just do whatever you want with it. I guess the game does give you ways to like further your chances of getting the rooms you want. You know, you got the dice, but we've had them come up a couple times. But on the drawing rooms, the drafting rooms. What's this? Drop off address 1422 Sandy Heights. Small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. Goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think you'll be requesting the car today. But you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Trunk. It's upgrade disc. Insert one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. That's awesome. Third time this month, you and the car have gone for service required. Don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Wasn't that light red before? Oh, no way. No way. We're outside again. Dope. Okay, can we go up the ladder? No, apparently not. There's another gate. That's not. No, that gate's way the heck over there. This is a totally different gate. How do we open this gate? How do we open any gate? Let's look down. There's that mountain. We've seen that before. Okay. Convenient port. Make an actual bridge there. Oh, this is this gate. We're out front. Oh, we opened it. Oh, yes. Permanent, yes. Okay. So what's over here? And now there's a door. Is that door gonna work like the other doors? Or is this static? I really hate red rooms, so even though the red rooms are good. But yeah, no, I hate red rooms. Permanently enhance this, okay? So either 2 keys instead of 1, 2 diamonds instead of 1, or 10 gold instead of 1. I guess that puts the value of a key and a diamond at 9 gold apiece. Yeah, isn't that how economy works? What's most useful? Thinking keys. Yeah, going keys. It's the key to success, okay? Get keys. Key to success. Now we plop into this actual computer. Bomb shelter. Heck yeah. That's quite a bit less than 12 USV, isn't it? Time lock safe. Shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. Use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Let's log into the network. Remember we got that from using a magnifying glass on either the one in the commissary or the one in the security room. I think it was the security room. Security. We have 2 trunks in the main hall to open. Alright. We need to figure out what day and time it is. And then we need to get more steps. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Huh. The Red Guard. That sounds like Russia. China? I don't know. They're both associated with red. Actually, I think like 90% of countries are associated with red. Also, I believe that this is a shortcut to get back to the front. There's no way I went through as many things to get back out here. I will say I need gems, and there's a good chance there'll be gems in here. And I do currently have a plethora of keys, so oh boy, more gold. Sounds like I can buy gems at the commissary. If that matters, I'll buy keys. Fantastic. Where's the commissary? Do we have a commissary? I don't believe we have a commissary. Okay. We do have an outbuilding shelter. So, how do we find out what day it is? Time is easy. So, we don't have a commissary. We have a dining room door here. It's our only door forward. But I don't want to go all the way over there if we need to go back outside. So, let's check this letter real quick. This is not dated. We need to find something dated with the date of today. Dang. Where would we find that? What could it possibly be? Maybe in the office? We're on day 10. It's 1993, I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming it didn't wait a long time to get here. Okay, honestly, bear with me. I'm gonna do something cheeky. I'm gonna look up the blueprints intro. Actually, I'm gonna watch my own video for the blueprints video. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll put you on it. I'll put it on so we can all watch it. First episode 1, and welcome to Blueprints. This is my first play, but I did play the demo, so I do know a little bit about what we're getting into. Go ahead and hit play on stream now, on Steam, sorry, and we'll get it loading up here. Not sure why it's going to that screen. Sorry, I'm working on getting this set up so we can all watch it together. And welcome to Blueprints. This is my first play, but I did play the demo, so I do know a little bit about what we're getting into. Go ahead and hit play on stream now, on Steam, sorry. And let's get it loading up here. Not sure why it's going to that screen. I'm gonna mute it. Alright, it's muted. Okay, so what the heck? So that's the problem with it going to that screen, is that I can't see my stuff. It's not even doing the game capture right there. It is. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, settings, graphics. First things first. Full screen. Over to here. Full screen. Excellent. Oh, there's just a switch monitors button. That's funny. I should have just used that. All right. So we're here. It's not letting me change stuff. I'm gonna play. This is so strange. So yeah, the blueprints. It's gonna give us a lot of stuff about this. The browser source. Add a new browser source. Can I just do a window capture? Window capture. Add source. Capture. Add source. This one. There we go. Don't look at all my tabs. Don't want to capture it. Alright. Hold on.
Claire,
They took the demo off
I, Herbert S.
and actually finished the last one.
and
And I can see
he says the date.
replaying it,
somewhere else.
but eventually they got wise and they took the demo off.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Okay.
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all
Okay,
of my
okay.
rights, title,
Wish
the
I had
above
it.
provision and bequest is contingent
45.
on my aforementioned
Nope, never mind.
grandnephew to secret, no trouble
Okay.
uncovering of his discovery. I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1990.
Okay, March 18th, 1993 was when he did his new will. Okay. So March 18th, 1993 new will. So now we just got to figure out how long did that go on before now. Huh. This isn't dated at all. 'Cause he would have to have made that beforehand. Huh. Here, let's go back up to, I think maybe one of the things in the garage was dated. Was this dated? That's not dated. Why isn't there a calendar? There should be a calendar somewhere with like a mark on it, like this is today. That's an address. It just says Mrs. Babbage. Oh man, how are we supposed to know what day it is? Whoa, maybe the kitchen menu. Maybe the kitchen menu will tell us. have a kitchen? I don't think we have a kitchen yet. Okay, maybe if we get a kitchen, we can look at the menu and it'll tell us. Maybe. Hey, look, there's a commissary. Going the wrong direction. There's a nursery and the closet. So we're toast for today. Man. Well, all that for nothing, really. But, I guess... God, can't do commissary. Didn't get any gems. Closet. Watch, it'll give me gems. Oh, nope, a die and a key. Fantastic. If only I'd had that die just a moment ago, because I've got, yeah, no more doors. But hey, we got the Westgate Path, and this time we got Apple Orchard. Last time, that's a good 2 days, in my opinion. We saw what was in the car. We know that there's a time safe. We got to figure out what day it is currently. Well, with in regard to this, you know, with this counter, we should be able to figure out what day we're on if we know what day we got here. Or even better yet, if we can just find the date marked for us, like, this is today. But we'll see. Mid-sized villa, okay. Okay, 23, 5, 75, that's good. 3 items found and 2 new rooms. What were they? I don't think they were garage, were they? I'm not sure. We move on. We continue. Hey, hey! Looks like I got another viewer in here. Why don't you drop a hello in the chat? Tell me if I should go left, right, or forward to start the day. Actually, first things first, I'm going to go to the outbuilding. But then I'll do left, right, or forward. But you got to tell me which one. Nice little stroll through the woods. Can I get back over this way? No, okay, I gotta put the board on from the other side. Interesting. Be nice if I had 2 boards. Alright. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots. Special floor plans now I don't want to do that. And items for trade. Huh. I guess we'll do dig spots. Sure. Is there a shovel in here? Nope, but there's a lot of potatoes. Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay. So, Herbert S. Sinclair is the grand uncle. I believe Mary is my mother. And I believe this passed from Baron Thomas Sinclair to Herbert Sinclair. And then, yeah, okay. But Clara Epson spent time here. I mean, obviously so did Mary and me. Then we have the Sinclair crest and the Epson crest. Sinclair is the Mount Holly, of course. And Epson is the swan. 2 of diamonds. Interesting. Interesting. Baroness Aruviel. It's a fun name. Alright, anyway. A lot of places to dig, but nothing to do, nothing to dig with. I mean, I got hands, but I can't use those to dig, apparently. Lame. Flyway burb. We're at the orchard, but we don't need to go over there. And we're back inside. Okay, now it's time to shine. Are we going left, forward, or right? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Or you can leave. That's fine. We'll go left. Storeroom. Right off the bat. Why not? Crowbar. Praying hands. Not seeing the connection. Reggie! Hell yes. We got our boy. Alright. Corridor. Get some length on it. Get farther away. Love that. And then, ooh, laboratory. Have we been in the laboratory yet? I don't know. You can see out front. That's kind of fun. We need a magnifying glass for that. Key card. That's handy. Don't gotta worry about those doors. And if we get to security, we can crank it up. As high as it'll go. Alright, so we got a periodic table there. A lot of stuff. Okay. Not sure how much of this is important. Okay. This would give me a sequence, I imagine. In my own time, I'm going to compare this with the periodic table over there, or just a different one, and I'll figure out what to do with that. Alright, so I guess we gotta get a boiler room in order to use that. Oop, there's a computer. Experiment setup. Free experiment by testing, combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Lose 10 steps. So we choose a cause and then we choose an effect. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold. Select randomly. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. I'm not going to do the top one. I don't want to do the middle one here. Don't know how many apples. I'm going to do shop room and then we'll do a key, gem, or gold randomly. Sure. See what happens there. No point in logging into the network. This is the first computer we found. There's nobody on the network. Okay, Kimberly Thompson. That's a new name, I think. Not dated. We need a date, people. Is there no calendar in here? Does time mean nothing to you people? Alright, heading north. Kitchen. Ooh, we can test it. No, we can't, because we have no gems. So we get a guest bedroom and a gem. Hey, isn't that convenient? And that just tells us about the math puzzle in the billiard room. I love a good hallway. Speaking of billiard rooms, we'll do a classic chapel. Oh no, you took my money. See, yeah, we even got dirt spots in here. But still, no shovel to dig. I like a den. Den fits good here, and it gives me another gem. Got a lot of clocks in here. E. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. And we figure out where to put other letters. I don't know. Yep, definitely know what time it is. Almost 9 o'clock. AM or PM? Probably AM if I had to guess. Day though? No clue. No idea. Office? Ooh, that'd be like all my gems, but if it could get us a day, then we can use that the next time to get the time lock safe open when we're playing. Now it's past 9. Ooh, and another upgrade disc. Love that. Antechamber lever. The greenhouse is broken again. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Bridget. Don't know what this means. Oh. We'll get to that in a second. First, let's upgrade. The boudoir. How shall we upgrade the boudoir? One gem, 2 dice, or 3 apples. Now, I will say, I think apples are one of the best fruits. And we've already seen that the laboratory will do cause and effects with eating apples. But being able to re-roll rooms is super handy. So we're gonna go with that one. Yep. Re-rolling rooms is just too big of a deal. Now, is that Clara Epson or is that Mary Matthews? I'm not sure. Huh. Any ideas what the combo might be? That's flan. Huh. Okay, we got a safe to crack. A date to find. Well, that's right. Let's check the computer for if we can find out what day it is. Run payroll. Run payroll now. Button for this week. Please try again any day next week, starting on Monday. Okay. We'll spread some gold. Why not? And then let's log into network. We'll check the inventory to see how many gold pieces got spread out. I should have read where the payroll was going to be sent. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. All right. So November 7th. I'm assuming it's 93, but I can't be sure. Request schedule change. This service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. Sure. Magnifying glass. 1 to 2 days. Cool. Okay, yeah. It doesn't give me a date. Electronic mail. Okay. So, Ann Babbage. Next week, November 93. Okay, so it is 93. We'll call that now question mark. Okay. So this is so November 1st was her email to him. So he wasn't dead yet. Okay, so then let's go to 10/5. October 5th. Fuse box. The VAC indicator, okay, have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know, and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. October 7th. Herbert, we just want to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. So the new will was March. He got approved on October 7th. And people were still emailing him. Now this is 2 DC power, so he was still alive on October 8th. Okay, yes, that is the correct functionality. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay, okay. So that's what the vac indicators have to be? That's really good information. Take a screenshot of this and mailbox. Okay. So we know it. We might have got here right at November 7th. I didn't want to log out. I wanted to keep looking. Sorry. Gotta log all the way back in now. Heck. It's gonna do the freaking dial-up thing again. Connecting to the network. Okay. Data transfers from sync are currently not available. Okay. Sort of terms. I don't think I need to worry about this, although this would probably be a good thing to dig through sometime. Anyway. I'll dig through that some other time. Okay, so now we go back into the den and straight north. We still got to find out. I'm going to operate on the assumption that November 7th is the day I got here. We would like the veranda, but that's okay. We'll go West Wing. Yeah, we'll do West Wing Hall. Although I'm pretty sure June 15th, 1983, Clara absent. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with the swing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Well, it's been over 10 years, and I'm not staff, so I'm going to say that I can draft it with impunity. I don't really want to dead end this, but 3 keys is dope, but I can't afford it anyway. This would probably give me a gem or 2, maybe a special key. And I've only got 1 door forward, so yeah, bedroom. But I'm actually going to pop back and do that other door. I don't like to get too far ahead and have a bunch of empty spots behind me. You know, it's just bridge and bride. Well, there's similar words. Workshop. I don't think I have inventory items, but that's cool anyway. Ooh, sledgehammer. We'll be able to open chests with that. I think we have 1 or 2 of those already. What the heck is this? Why is message bolded? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Do I have any? I have a sledgehammer. That's sledgehammer and a key card. Do they go together? I didn't think so. It was a very unlikely pairing. Okay, yep, makes sense. Observatory? Can't afford it. So, Nook. Oh, a shop room. This is a workshop, but it's not like a place where you can buy things. So I need either the kitchen, the commissary, or something else. Honestly, not gonna lie, kind of love nursery, and I feel like it fits here pretty okay. I can't afford nursery, so we'll go pantry. All right. Hey, look, an orange. Nice. Huh. Another set of pictures that I don't understand. Well, there's a commissary that I can't afford anyway, so might as well we'll do parlor because I really need gems. Keys are nice, but I really need gems. All 3 statements are false. That's false. One has to be true. 2 statements are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. I'm going to say that both of those are false. That one's true, and the gems being... And because the gems being in a box with a false statement is false, that would mean that the gems are in a box with a true statement. That's my reasoning. And I was right. Get wrecked, posers. I'm gonna go through the bedroom, save me some steppies. Oop, car keys that I didn't get before. Might come in handy. There's usually something in the boot, as the UKers would call it. Trunk for us regular folk. Yep, through the workshop, into the nook, through the door, at the end. Where will it lead? Yeah, spare room. That's where it's gonna lead. It's gonna be interesting if we can manage to get back down here. We'll use a key. We have some of those. Okay, we can go kitchen or billiard room. I'm gonna say kitchen because it'll test our hypothesis. Experiment successful. I don't know what it gave us. Ooh, I would like to add. See, this is why I've never gotten morning room. I've never done the bacon and eggs. Always done everything else. Okay. And oh yeah, that's right. Mount Holly kitchen menu. It doesn't say the date. Why doesn't it say the date? We should have dates somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's November 7th when I got here, but I really wish I could confirm that. Also, these 3 rooms, not even dead ends. They just don't exist right now. It happens, you know, sometimes. I have the key card, so I guess we'll do this one and just lose the steps. It's a bummer, but we need the doors more than we need the steps right now. I don't really want to check any items, and I can't afford this. Maybe I'll want to check an item later. Yep, no, not. Wait a minute. What was I going to look at with the magnifying glass earlier? It was something in the laboratory. We'll get back to it. Alright, another key, another door. We could do the greenhouse. But the dining room has more doors and doesn't cost a gem. And we'll eventually have food. If if I get that far. It's not looking like I'm gonna get that far. Green room? Greenhouse, I mean? Billiard room? Let's do greenhouse. Metal detector, that's handy. This looks like a place to put a broken lever to open an anteroom door. Yep. Still not sure. Sheets is capitalized here, is bolded here. That's interesting. They both had a bolded word. And they have numbers. Sounds like a puzzle to me. Okay, looking like dark room's gonna be the only one that assures us a way forward. The thing about the chamber of mirrors is you kind of have to be able to get to it from multiple sides, at least two sides. I think it's opposite sides that work best. I don't know. What I do know is, do we have? I don't think we have it. We don't have it. So there goes the light, and this is locked, and I don't have a key. And I don't think I have a way of getting a key, so I think that's it. I want to go put the sledgehammer in. Wait a minute. Nope, I got a trunk to open. That's right. I have a trunk to open, and it might give me a key that I can open that door with. All hope is not yet lost. Oh. Have we done that before? I don't think we've done that before. I should pick it up. Dang it, I was gonna look at something with that magnifying glass. Do I need to go through here to get where I need to go? Where was I going? The den, yeah. It's not in the den. It's not in the office. Is it in the parlor or the bedroom? Where's that nook at? Where's the chest at? Wait a minute. I don't even know if we have a chest. Because I don't have security. I don't know. We'll start back here. Is there a chest in here? Nope. Is there a chest in here? Nope. Chest? Nope. Nope. Definitely not one in here. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a coarse voice. I swear there was a chest somewhere. I swear it. I thought it. I know I did. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I swear I saw a chest somewhere. Maybe it was last time. I don't know. I've only got 8 steps left. I might not even be able to get back to code check. I think I would be able to if it wasn't the gymnasium that I had to go through. Don't even have enough banana. Nope. I know. Well. I think we'll do one more good day. Kind of hoping I get the shelter again and I can kind of make my first guess at what day it truly is. Okay, it's currently 8 a.m. Yeah, definitely 8 a.m. And it was November 7th when we got here. 1993. I think it's the 12th day or the 11th day. Day 12. So November 7th, November 19th. Sick. That tool shed sounded really good with the 2 special items, but I want to know if I can get this time lock done right. Okay. November 19th. 10 a.m. Alright, gotta come back soon. After 10 a.m. It'll be open for 4 hours. I'm super hyped. I think we might have the right day. Maybe. It wouldn't let us do it in the past, would it? It probably would. Which is not helpful. But I think we got a good chance of having the right day there. Corridor. Yep, good start. And mailroom. I've never been in the mailroom. I'm gonna check it out. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Revane to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press any blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay, well that's good to know. We'll have to see what that does because we got that VAC code earlier. Anything in here? We can't go through some mail. What's this? Oh, okay. Mount Holly Estate, Fenairs. Dad, 1809 Alice Drive, Fenairs. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. I'm writing this. You're currently in the garage packing the tent. I want to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. La la la. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Alright, so Friday night was when I got dropped off here so I could start fresh the morning of Saturday. Does that have a date on it? I don't think it has a date on it. Wish I had a magnifying glass to check that out. But I don't. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. No calendar in here either, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Is there a clock? Oh wow. It's already okay, it's only like 8:45. We got so much time to kill. I like a good hallway. Yep, makes sense to me. Ooh, a dice. Very nice. We'll do parlor, get some gems, so we can get some better rooms. Black box says the gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. That is the absolute truth. Only one box is true. It could be true, could be false. I think it makes the most sense if the blue is false, this is true, and this is true, and the gems are in the white box. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to the game. Alright. Well, I don't like any of these options. Den works. I like Den. Just about 9 now. Maybe each room does 15 minutes. That sounds about right. Wow, that'd be a... Well, this is a pretty unceremonious end to this, isn't it? I have to do kitchen, and that cuts off my other doorway from entrance, which is annoying. But hey, it's what it is. It is what it is. Passageway. I mean, it's early for passageway, but it's needed. Spare room. I mean, I could, I suppose. Yeah, spare room. We need stuff. We need items. I need some emotional comfort from my man Reggie. Hell yeah, my boy, my guy. He's always there for me when I need him. Always. Okay, patio goes the wrong way and does the wrong thing. So, chapel it is. Who needs that 1 gold? Not me. Oh wait, I got a shelter. Haha. Nice. Nook. Get that key, boy. Alright. Now. I'd be okay ending this with a guest bedroom, and then going back to passageway to move on, because I don't want to lose any doors. And hey, more steps is more steps. And we're gonna have to go back out to the place at some time. I was kind of hoping to get garage on this side, so I could walk out from there. Be a much shorter step trip that way. We'll see how it shakes out. Foundation does not reset each day. All right. Okay. So that door's blocked. We got that one, and I don't. Well, at least I can't fall down the hole. How the heck do I get that down? I don't know. Drawing room. Thank you. If only I had some gems that I could use to get good rooms. Well, crap. Look, a gem and a sleeping mask. Hey, that's so nice. Thank you. I got one gem. Let's see if we can make it count. Yeah, no. Yep. Go south first. Why is it locked going south? That doesn't make any sense. Nope. 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 Well, heck. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just used the other one, but oh well. Apples are more delicious today. Well, I better get that. I'm going to be having so many more apples here pretty soon. What time is it? You telling me there's no clock in here? Really? I find that hard to believe. Billiard room. Do we have a clock in the billiard room? 18 and 12 is 30. Minus 8 is 22. Minus 3 is 19 and 9. 5, 6, 9, 7, 14. 1, 5, 7, 10, 3, 3. Silver key. Excellent. Love the silver key. Whoop. Hitting wrong buttons. Alright. Really? No clock? Makes sense to me. Conference room's gotta have a clock. No? No clock? No key card? Okay, where's the closest freaking clock? Let's check drawing room. Oh, there's a clock right there, thank God. What's that say? Does that say 10 o'clock? No, not quite. It's like 9:50. We could start walking back now, I suppose. But it's going to be open for 4 hours, so maybe we just give it a minute. Pantry? I guess. I think that was the time save opening. What else would that be? There's no way. There's no way we got that on the first try. after trying to figure it out. Is there? It's not even 10 yet. There's no way. What is... Okay. Is this how that... Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yep. Totally did that on purpose. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We just figured out Foundation. Apparently, on the one side that doesn't have a door, if you put a door there from another room, you can get to this hand crank. And now when we go back, we could eat some salmon. What extra room does this want us to have? Showroom? We ain't getting showroom. We ain't got the money for showroom. We only got 5 gold. That's not enough. Yep. So in here, and then back here. Now we can get in the cage and go down. Let's go! What is this? Is that another upgrade disc? Love those things. Do I even have a computer I can put that in? There's one in the shelter. We're good. We're good. There's one in the shelter. We gotta go there anyway. Good thing the elevator's here. Basement door is locked. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Hey, at least we got an upgrade disc. Back up we go. Alright, now we run back to the shelter to see if our time lock is open. Still don't know what these paintings mean. Alright, back outside. Look at that mountain. That's a cool mountain. Back out the west gate. Down the west path. Over the west bridge. And into the bomb shelter. It's not open. Why didn't it open? We got the day wrong. I knew it. But let's upgrade something. I don't know what we're gonna upgrade. How good of an upgrade is it gonna be? Hallway. I use hallways a lot. Sorry, I'm eating some chocolate. This makes it sound like every time I draft a hallway, it would add an extra hallway into the draft pool. And if that's true, then the next day I would be able to draft 2 hallways. And then 3. And then 4. I like the idea of an extra key, but let's see what happens here. Time lock safe didn't open. Weird. Set unlock date back. Exit. How do we figure out what day it is? Anybody know? It's 1993, I know that much. Maybe the birds know. And yeah, it's certainly after 10 a.m., which is when I sent it for. There's no calendars, nothing. I'm gonna go back to that letter from my dad. My throat is killing me. Okay. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. First of all, they're both in Fen Aries, and the zip code's only off by, what, 68? 58? So they can't be that far away from each other, really. Clearly it's the same country. SKR or whatever. I don't know. And then, so he says that he wants to post it before we depart tomorrow. And then I'll forget to tell you Friday night. But does that... It's probably like they depart one day. No. Yeah, no, I think Friday is the day that they drive up and the night that they leave me. And then we had that email from Babbage about how I'd be the only one here during the month of November. But we don't know if that was before we got here, today. You know what? Let's go back and try November 7th. There's no way. There's no way it would be November 7th. Do I have the office? I don't think I have the office. I don't have the office. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm hearing a lot of barking outside, and I'm really hoping my dog's not involved. Pardon me for a moment. All right, no, he's inside, so he's not the one barking. All right, let's do this time lock safe. Let's check it out. All right, time lock safe. Set the unlock date. There's no way it's November 7th. What if we do the 20th at 12 a.m. Nope, sorry, 12 p.m. Confirm. Enter. One song. Excuse me. I swear, you know, if this was modern internet, it would tell us the date as soon as we got the computer on. Like, I can see it right now, right there. Sunday, 4/13/2025, bottom right corner. Staff services. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. Okay, now, if they dropped me off... Okay, if they dropped me off on Friday, then this would be Saturday, November 7th, right? The next day, which would be my day 1. So, let me get a calendar out. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would mean that the date we need is not the 19th, it's not the 20th, it's the 18th. Because the 7th was our day 1, and today is our day 12. I'm sure of it. Because of that letter from my pops and that announcement. That has to be the information we need. So 18, 12 p.m. confirm, enter, exit. Now all I gotta do is make sure that when I get back out to the courtyard, the big clock says that it's before 11. Because it has to be at least an hour away. Not real time, game time. Alright, to me that looks like 11:20. Doesn't it? Yeah, crap. Okay. We'll go back and we'll make it 1 p.m. and then we'll see if we can get that last room done and then come back. Or maybe we'll wait. You guys got any questions? Concerns, comments? You're just watching, just creeping, not gonna comment. That's okay. You don't got to. If you're shy, I understand. All right. Nope, not October. 1 p.m. November 18th, 1 p.m. confirm. All right, now we just gotta wait until after 1 p.m. Go find something else to do. What the heck? I don't know how to walk anymore. I lost the ability to walk. So I'm trying to do too many things now. Alright. So getting back up to the pantry. I'm pretty sure it's locked, honestly. I think we're just out of stuff to do. We could really just sit here and wait while we look at this clock. So I was in another room, and the two paintings, the words themselves were similar. Not the actual images, but the words themselves were similar. So we have praying hands and a pry bar. So pray and pry. Difference being the A, I guess. Maybe that's significant. What about this one over here? Then we have flan. I like some flan, to be honest. And desert. Aha! Desert and dessert. Difference being an S. So S-A. Ace of spades. Queen of diamonds. In case you don't know, in case you don't play with a lot of cards, the royalty, the queens, kings, jacks, are considered the face cards because they have faces. So face, ace, so F, S-A-F, pine, tree, and a safety pin, pin and pine. Difference is an E. So safe. What do we got? We got pictures in here? Are there no pictures in here? Just mail. How do you know which box is which? They're not numbered. Royal Mail? This must be the UK. Wait, what time is it? All right. Almost 12. It's almost 12. That's my letter. We've already read that like 3 times today. Okay, this is a a deer. And a tag. Okay, a stag and a tag. So safes. The bottom word is safes. Whatever that means. Let's check out a few more letters. The den. A lot of clocks in here. We have stars. 4 of stars, 4 of diamonds. And stairs. Well, stairs and stars. That would be an I, right? Yeah. So I right there. That's going to be a weird word. What about parlor? Well, we have Herbert. I don't think he's one of them. Okay. Well, yeah, here, see, here's the thing. Yes, so there's the E. So E-I-S-A-F-E-S. I have an idea of what that next word's going to be, but let's check out the kitchen before I let you know, in case I'm super wrong. Yeah, bridge and bride. So it's G, which means it's probably 8. Because I don't know what other words start with E-I-G. And then passageway. Has no artwork. Storeroom. We've got a clock and a lock. So, C. Up here, right there is a C. Spare room. I mean, it's called spare room. What do you expect? It's spare. Church, chapel, whatever it is. I'm not seeing the type of images we're used to seeing here, so no luck there. We have a card and a car. That's a D. So D, C, 8 safes. Trench coat and a coat and cot. That's an A. So D-A. Da. Let's go into the foundation. Ah, there's definitely no pictures in the foundation. Well, no, there's pictures in the foundation. They're just down below. That's right. That's right. So we've actually had a pretty progressive day, because I mean, we got the Apple Orchard day 1, Westgate Path, well, not day 1, but day 9, Westgate Path day 10, day 11 kind of sucked, but we learned some stuff, and then now we've got the foundation on day 12. That's, I don't know, I like to think that's a pretty good spread. Sorry, I'm just improving my notes here. Staff notice. Friday. Dropped off. I'm so excited. If we got that time safe figured out, I'm gonna be so hype. So a theater and a flower. Oh, you know what? I'm not a horticulturist by any means, but I'd put dollars to donuts that right there is sage, and that's stage, which would make this a T. D-A-T. Dat C. 8 safes. Need some more letters, obviously. We can check out the observatory. That might help us out. But first, we gotta go back up. Check the time. Gotta wonder what time it is. Okay. Yeah, the observatory is that way, which is unfortunate. But I can go anyway and get there, so we'll go into the drafting room, up and around. Ooh, I will say I gotta be mindful of how many steps I've got left. I'm getting kind of low. Can I eat? I already ate. Okay, observatory. We've got a matchstick. Oh, fur and fire. E. So date C 8 safes. Alright, I really hope I can get back out now. If I can't get back out, I think I also just went into the wrong... Nope, foundation. Into passageway. Into kitchen. Where I check the menu. And I can't afford anything besides a banana. Can I get another banana? Oh, thank you. I'm pretty sure I can get out there now. That would have been really stupid. I get like one room away and I can't make it there. Alright, den hallway and then back out to the entry hall and outside. Yeah. So what, I just got 6 more steps. Let's see where I'm at when we get there. It looks like it's about 12:47. I suppose we could just wait right here. It's gonna be, yeah, like I think 7 and then 6. So I think I would have tapped out. Like we would have gotten down there and then faded out. That's right. We turned on that one gas thing, and that started that up. I can see that there's another pipe right there. Huh. That's a pretty cool mountain, though. I'll probably get off after this day and start getting ready for bed. Got a day job tomorrow. Not ideal, but hey, it pays the bills. Almost time. About 4 or 5 minutes. I'd say we start going there now. We might actually see it unlock. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like unlock, swing open, or if it's just going to unlock and then we have to open it, but if we got this date right, then it's going to be open in just a couple minutes. Oh yeah! Alright. A gem. No, number 7. Okay, so that means there's probably at least 6 more of these red letters. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicion that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you have had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that were once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a oh my gosh, this nose thing is killing me. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September. a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Whoa! Now wait a minute. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows are shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy and absolved. Courtney. And I would say that was... Now I got a red envelope there. Interesting. And I would say that was probably one of the rubies, I guess. I don't know. What I do know is we have no keys, 1 gem, 1 coin, a door that we couldn't possibly get to, that I'm pretty sure is locked anyway, and it's 9 o'clock at night. So without any further ado, let's go look at the front of our estate and call it a day, sign off. We got the time safe open. We know what day we got here. That is awesome. That means that anything else that comes up relating to dates, we got figured out. Oh, you know what? I got 1 coin left. Let's make a wish. Look at that. Look at that beauty. So we know that we got here our first day, November 8th, 93. Was day 1. So that's excellent. We got that figured out. What else did we do? We got, in just this episode, we got the apple orchard, which gives us 20 more steps a day, every day. We got the Westgate path, which gives us a new room, which is almost always beneficial. What else do we do? We did like a root cellar, which had more dig spots, and made dig spots more common in the house. We did a trade. I think there was a trading post. We've done the shelter a couple times with the time safe. We got that figured out, so we could probably avoid the shelter, except for the fact that I really like that no red room buff, which is awesome. And yeah, I think it was a good day. I think we got the foundation laid right there. The foundation, that's new. That does not reset here each day. I think we did like 3 upgrades on our drafting rooms, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's gonna be episode 2 of Blueprints. Thanks for joining me. If you liked this video, give it a like rating. If you want to see some more of this kind of content, or just more from me in general, subscribe. Admittedly, you'll have to make a YouTube account to do it, but I think it's worth it in the long run, because you get to see more of what you like to see and less of whatever YouTube wants to show you. And it helps the content creators out, just letting us know that what we're making is getting watched and enjoyed. Because I could play this without recording and save myself this vocal strain, but I don't know. I just love this game so much, and it's just so interesting and fun to watch, fun to play. I mean, that I imagine those that can't play or don't really like to play but maybe like to watch could have some interest in it. But let me know what you liked about it in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all next time when we play some more Blueprints. Bye.